It's set. This. Yeah, I know how to use it. You know how to do it? Yeah.
Hey, we have the main wind coming up now. Welcome, welcome. Let's hear it for our MC tonight.
Took over. How about it? What's the Annie? Okay. I like what you're eating, sir. Are you married? You said you were last time. I thought you said you were married. I found that very attractive. You talk about porn there, Stephen.
Yes,
I see
I
this
was.
older man eating whipped cream and fruit and graham cracker crust. Okay, sorry. I'm getting into it, all these young parents did. I'm sorry, teenagers. That's not all. I'm only kidding. See, Stephen got me done with the porn with the comedians. Okay, so some of you don't know me and you're wondering, you know what? I didn't say the joke yet. I thought you were laughing at something I said, so I was waiting to see if you were. So anyway, those of you who don't know me, you're wondering, is that the love child of Barbara Streisand and Barry Manilow? But I'm not. But I am getting older like they are. And you know how you young girls, you're lucky you have the Brazilian and all this, you got that. Well, we don't have that. We have the Sterling Forest down there, the older people. And I know you don't know what that is, so I have to break it down for you. It's like, Sterling is a synonym for like silver, gray, old. While he's eating now, he's like totally grossed out. So I used to be a school teacher in New York, and a very tough school. I don't have to work anymore. I got retired. Yeah, I got wounded in warfare. No, I don't have to work anymore because I am old. And my school is so tough, even though it's really close to here. It's really tough. Like you walk in the building, and the school colors are there: dry blood red and black and blue. Teacher, how do you tell time? That's easy. How long did you have me locked in the closet yesterday? The kids are really rude. Like there was a kid picking his teeth. If that wasn't so bad, that's my car antenna. And you know how like you used to have the word of the day or the show and tell? Well, this kid brings something in and teaches me a word of the day, Glock, G-L-O-C-K. I didn't know it was. And I was telling you I was getting older. And I passed the information age, and I'm heading for the inflammation age. The cuckoo on my biological clock, it's wearing depends. When you get older, you start noticing things like I have pound signs here, I have exclamation points here, and I have parentheses here. So with parentheses, exclamation points, pound signs, I'll just lay down and you can send a text message on my face. Pat was with me when I went to school for that joke. Remember we were in school?
Oh, yeah.
I paid, what, $40 and a $25 limousine ride from the Ronkonkoma train and a $14 train ride to get to the Ronkonkoma train to go to the class so that teacher could teach me that one freaking joke. I thought you'd think that was funny because we all go to comedy school, not all of us. Some of us actually get promoted and start teaching the class. Okay. Thank you, Annie. Annie's laughing. This is my audition. This is my audition for Annie. So, thank you. I've been married a couple of times. I was married to a Chinese guy and a Jewish guy. So people say to me, what's the difference between a Chinese husband and a Jewish husband? So I say there's no difference. They're both sheep sons of bitches that drive terribly. Wow, tough crowd, tough crowd. It's killed on Broadway. No. So, welcome to the Bellmore Bean. Come on in. People, audience. So, I'm skipping around. I guess that coffee's really strong. Let's hear it for our waitress tonight. Jamie's really strong coffee. Thank you. Now I'm back on the other subject that I started on. I was saying that I was getting older. So we have a friend named Karen, and a friend of this is a true story. That wasn't funny. My friend Karen, my friend went over to her and said, "Oh, madam, excuse me, madam." So Karen goes, "Excuse me, madam, Hello, miss. Oh, ma'am. Whatever happened to Hey Babe? You know, we would love it if we had one of those catcalls once in a while.
Wow.
Last week he told me he was married, so I was just, that's funny. So how many more minutes? 2 minutes. Well, I'll tell you a funny story that happened when I was teaching, my first day of teaching in that school. Before I was teaching, I was graduating college time. Wow, they're leaving already. Someday you'll watch Seinfeld and say, I remember that girl from Bellmore. I mean, I'm talking about opening for Jerry Seinfeld. What do you mean opening?
I watched that. Shows me Seinfeld.
Good third husband, right? You watch Seinfeld 2 times a day. So anyway, so it was my first day of teaching, and I had cramps, and you know, the women in the audience, you know, when you get cramps, you take a Midol. So I go into my Midol jar, and I take the Midol, and 20 minutes later, I still have cramps, but my fingers are tingly. And then I remembered I was at a party the night before, and someone gave me a Quaalude, and I was going to go substitute teach my first day, so I knew I couldn't take the Quaalude, but I didn't want to act like I wasn't cool. So I opened the Midol, and I put the Quaalude on top of the cotton ball. So I took the Quaalude, and I'm teaching school the first day, and it was the end of the year. So I'm knocking down the books. I couldn't talk. This kid was breaking the sharpener. All of a sudden, I changed my whole attitude. Oh, wow, an engineer in the class. So then the day was almost over, and I couldn't even walk. So I let this other girl teach, one girl in the whole class who could read by the end of the year. And she starts to, I said, here, read Green Eggs and Ham. So she goes, Sam, I am. I go, she's reading like a teacher. I was so stoned. She said, shut up, I'm trying to read. Okay, thank you very much.